Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I have been trying to make this video for 15 days. I guess I lost my mojo. I don't know. Christmas came in and I got really sick and I'm trying to bounce back. So I wish everybody a happy new year. I do want to say two things. Thank you for anyone who has supported me. I just started on YouTube, I think in November maybe, and anyone who has subscribed to my channel, thank you very much, or gave me a thumb up or left a comment. Also, I opened up an Etsy store and shop, and I thank the people who have purchased. I did pretty good for just, being new and everything like that. So I really hope that you are pleased with the items that you had purchased. So, okay, this is a little tutorial on using up scraps. I noticed that a lot of the crafty ladies are doing videos on trying to use up some of, leftovers, which I have tons of. And I was watching Gail Augustinelli. She's been making a lot of items and things to put in your journal. So I just thought about making these, and it's like a tab, but like a 3-tab pocket folder. Anyway, this is I made this one. This is my first one, and I made this with a manila envelope. It's a little heavy, so the second one I made with just cardstock. So I have scrapbooking paper and have this little felt feather on it, and I just glued some seam binding, tied it in a knot, and when you open it up, there's 3 sections, and we have a pocket here, has some nice beautiful vintage lace, and you can put a tab or anything else you want to put in here. One on the other side, nice large pocket, and it has, I made a little tablet so you can, jot down some of your thoughts or make lists. And I punched holes and just put some different multicolor or different color seam binding. And then this one right here, I just glued on coffee dyed paper for you to just jot stuff down. And it has some pom-pom trim on the side. And I made this one just cut a little bit smaller so it wouldn't interfere with closing. Now you could put this in your journal. You could put it in a belly band. You can put it in a pocket. Anything that you want. So I thought it was really cute. And let's see, here's my second one. I made this one with cardstock. This one has a little pocket on the front. It has a small tag, and get it out, a little ticket, seam binding again for the closure. It's attached. You open it up. I did crush this little tablet there, but anyway, 2 pockets. You have a little tuck spot here with a tab, a little notepad, jot down, another little tuck spot here in a pocket. We have the seam binding ribbon on top, and once again you can close that. It has, this is really cute little trim on the side. It reminds me of a little tutu, and I put a little bit of it on the front. Now I will tell you that I don't measure, so my I guess you would call them tab pocket folders would be the size of the journal that I'm working in. And I also made a mini one. So it's basically the same thing. Seam binding, it's attached. Little pocket on front, little vintage trim, and a ticket. We've got the little tutu edging on the side. You open it up. Has a little tablet and 2 little pockets. Okay. Now, I'm just using scraps that I have, and Like I said, I don't measure, but for this tutorial, I thought I would use a tag, excuse me. I think that might be easier. So basically what I did is I just laid it down and, you know, marked, you know, outside, and then did the second one and did the third one. And then what I did in the center is I scored on my scoreboard. So it'd be easy, you know, to fold. So I'm going to cut that out. Now this is, yeah, I guess it would be easier for you if you use double-sided paper, but I have bought tons and tons of paper from Michaels, and it's a thinner cardstock, which sometimes I like, because sometimes, you know, the cardstock is too bulky in the journals. So you will have to cover, if you want, the inside with some paper. So I'm just cutting it out. Throw my scraps over here. And I'm going to use my scissors just to cut right here. Right there. Now I already have the score lines. So I'm going to fold that and then fold this one. And it closes pretty good. Now it's a little uneven, so I'm just going to even it up. Right there, take a little bit off, and right here. So now we've got our 3 tags. Yep. Let's see. Now we need to cover it. And like I said, you know, you don't have to cover it. You could use this and, you know, write on it if you want. Or I just like to have it, you know, colorful inside. Just going to mark this. And like I said, I don't do measurements, so, you know, it might not come out exactly perfect, but I'm okay with that. Pretty good. Okay, just going to flip it over, and I'm just going to just draw the outline so I can cut it. This is a little plastic so I don't get any glue on my fabric. Make sure you get the edges really good. And let's see. I am going to pretty good. Now it's just a little bit over. I just cut it a little bit larger at the top, so better to be bigger than smaller. And we'll just trim that up. a lot of glue, especially around the edges. And once again, I'm just going to lay it down. Make sure you can fold it, and it's, you know, not, let me move it over just a smidge, because you want to be able to not, yeah, there you go. So you can fold it easy. Just rub it really good. And clip that little edge right there. Just even this up right here. And we'll do the same on the other side right here. And this is something that you could do, you know, really quick. Doesn't take that long. And I think it really adds to your journal. Let's see. Yep. Get that really good. Let's cut this. Okay, let's let that lay flat. Then I'm going to do two little pockets right here. Let's see. I wonder if I should use this or something different. I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to use this. There. Oh, I know. I think I'm going to switch it up. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. I'm using fabric tack to glue the little pocket on. Just glue down the two sides and the bottom. Just a little will do. And make sure again you can fold it. I think it needs a little bit more taken off. Just a smidge. There you go. Let's see. Yep, that works. And I'm going to cut a little piece of lace. I can find the end. There you go. And then glue that on. I mean, you can make a lot of these, and then it would help, you know, window down some of that stash of, you know, small and medium size scrapbooking paper that you have, and then, you know, any kind of little trims that you have left over, you can use those. Oops, I'm out of frame again. I'm sorry. You know what it is my camera is, let's see, I'm on a table that's like 48 inches wide, and I have my tripod on the table, but the camera is so far away that for me, my middle and working area should be right here, but because the camera is located back so far, that I have to, you know, reach for it. So that's why a lot of times I notice that I'm out of frame. So sorry about that. Like I said, once again, I'm just eyeballing it. Let's take a little bit off of here. Once again, a little fabric tack. I definitely have to go back to the craft store and buy some more. Almost down to empty. Okay. Let's cut some trim. Glue your trim on. So now you've made 2 pockets. Let's see. And like I said, you can put small tabs in them. Tags. I don't know why I keep saying tabs. Small tags in there, and you can put some tickets in there. Whatever you like. And you also can put, you know, a larger tag in there. No, not in this one. You would have to put the smaller ones in these. This is a small one. That's true. Now right here, I think I'm going to put a little tablet. And I'm just going to use some leftover paper. All the scraps I have, I'm just going to use those. Okay, so that's good. Just going to use my paper cutter. Just folding it a couple of times to know where to cut it. Okay. We've got some vintage, this is from a book, like the front pages of a vintage book, and I'm just going to use this as a template and just cut around it. Okay. They all don't have to be the same length. You can make them shorter or longer, it doesn't matter. And let's see, we'll just put it right here. I will have to take some of it off. So right about there. All right. Then I'm going to take just a little piece of scrapbooking paper, the length of the little tablet. Let's see, let's move it over just a little. And we're just going to fold it over and staple. I'm going to put 2 staples in there. Okay, now we're going to just put a little bit of trim just in the center just to decorate it a little bit. Make it look cute. Or maybe I should put it off to the, no, I'll put it in the center. Just to match the other 2 trim in the pocket. I'm going to take some pink seam binding. And let's see. I think that should be enough. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the center here of this one. Now, the seam binding is kind of thin, so you might see the glue coming through. If you do, you know, put a little piece of scrapbooking paper on top. But if you're going to glue this, you know, into a journal, you can glue each side and the bottom and glue it to your journal page, and then you can have another tuck spot here. You don't have to worry about the glue showing. But if you're going to put it in a belly band or in a pocket and you're going to pull it out, I would put like a little decoration, or maybe even you could glue, you know, a ticket on here. Oh, let me do that. I'll just glue a little ticket on here on the back. So you won't see the glue. And then we'll just put a little trim in the center, just a little bit. Or you could stamp there, or, you know, you could put something else, whatever you want in the center. That's if you're not going to glue this in your journal. That looks kind of cute. Let that dry a little bit. Okay. Now you have the little mini tablet here, a tab, and a little ticket. And let's see, we need something on the front here. Just like a little, maybe a little pocket, or, oh, I know what I can do. I'll just make a little tuck spot. I'll use this pretty pink little felt feather. I got these feathers at AC Moore. You get 3 in a package, and they're $1. They come in all different colors, so I'll just put that on the front here. There. Put a little tab on the front. And then you can tie it. Now the only thing I didn't do was punch out, let's see, I don't know if I want to punch out holes on this one. Because of the feather and the ribbon, I don't think I want anything on the top. And like I said, you can make each one different than the last one, because these all have you know, the seam binding tied on the top. But it's whatever, you know, you like, and really whatever scraps that you have that you could use up. So we've got several little tag folders. I'm calling them tag folders. I don't know what you call them, but anyway. And this one right here. This one I really like. I like the colors. I like the purple, the green, and the pink, and the black. So there you go. So some tab folders for your journal. I hope you make them. Thanks a lot.